In the lush forest of what is now southern Nigeria, long before the name Benin echoed through history, a people took root. These were the Edo, a resilient folk whose origins stretch into the unwritten past before the kingdom bore the name Igodomigodo. Oral traditions whisper of migrations, perhaps from the Niger River's bend or the savannah to the north, blending with local tribes over centuries. By the first millennium, these scattered clans began to coalesce, drawn together by shared language, belief, and the need for strength in a land of rival powers. Long before it was known as Benin Kingdom, this land, a realm distinct from the modern-day Republic of Benin, bore the ancient name Igodomigodo, forged in the midst of time. From this crucible emerged Igodomigodo, the land of the Ogiso, kings of the sky. The first among them, Igodo, rose in legend as a unifier, his name meaning the Great One in some tellings. Around the 8th or 9th century, he forged a settlement near the plains of modern Benin City, a place chosen for its fertile soil and defensible hills. Igodo's rule marked the dawn of centralized power. Villages united under a single crown, their mud-walled compounds forming the nucleus of a growing realm. The Ogiso dynasty, said to number 31 kings, governed with divine authority, their palace a hub of trade, craft, and ritual, their reign stretching back over a millennium as a land rich in tradition. By the late 11th century, Igodomigodo faced turmoil. The last Ogiso, Owodo, faltered, his reign marred by strife and a lack of heirs. His son, Ekaladaha, was banished, a prince cast out amidst political upheaval. Legends claim he wandered westward, transforming into Oduduwa, the mythic founder of the Yoruba in Ife. Back in Igodomigodo, the people, bereft of a king, sent emissaries to Ife for aid. From there came Oromio, Kaladaha's son, a warrior prince of Yoruba blood. Around 1170, Oromio declared the land Ile Ibino, meaning land of vexation, frustrated by local resistance. Yet he stayed, fathering Eweka, the first Oba, and renaming the kingdom Benin. Thus began the Oba dynasty, a fusion of Edo and Yoruba legacies, evolving Igodomigodo into the Benin Kingdom by the 11th century. Under the Obas, Benin's culture bloomed into a golden age. Artisans crafted wonders, bronze plaques, ivory marks, and wooden carvings, each piece a story of power, lineage, and spirituality. The Benin Bronzes adorned the Oba's palace, their intricate details rivaling any art of their time. Bronze plaques lined the walls depicting kings, leopards, symbols of royal powers, and warriors in battle. The head of an Oba is sculpted bronze, honored past rulers, its serene eyes reflecting divine wisdom. Ivory carvings like the salt cellar with Portuguese traders showed Benin's global reach, while the Queen Mother, Idia's marks, crafted in the 16th century, embodied maternal strength and spiritual protection, later immortalized as the Festac 1977 emblem. These works weren't mere arts, they were history cast in metal and talks, a testament to a people's soul. Society thrived on ceremony, from the sacred Igwe festival that cleansed the land to the reverence of the Oba, a king both earthly and divine. Guilds of smiths and carvers guarded sacred knowledge, and in the shadows of this grandeur, an inchoate writing system flickered, symbols etched on walls and tools, a proto-script of secret societies and traders, hinting at illiteracy yet to fully unfold. From the Ogiso era onward, craftsmanship flourished, peaking under the Obas, dazzling the world with its sophistication. Centuries later, Benin's glory drew a faithful gaze. In 1897, the British Empire struck. Under Oba Ovorawe Logbaisi, who ruled from 1888, Benin had resisted colonial encroachment. Tensions had simmered for years over trade disputes involving palm oil and rubber, and Benin's resistance to British overreach grew. The spark came in January 1897. A British delegation led by acting consul James Philip approached Benin City uninvited against Ovorawen's warning during a sacred festival. Ambushed by Benin warriors, most were killed. Britain retaliated with a punitive expedition. Hundreds of troops stormed the city, torching the palace, toppling the Oba, and exiling Ovorawen to Calabar, where he died in 1914. The kingdom's treasures, thousands of bronzes and artifacts, were looted, carted off to Europe's museums like the British Museum and Berlin's Ethnological Museum, where many remain symbols of a wound still felt today. Now in Edo State, Nigeria, Benin City rises from that scarred past. The palace endures, a living link to Igodomigodo's glory and the reigns of Igodo, Ekaladaha, Oromio, and Ovorawe. Amidst bustling streets and markets, motorcycles weave past ancient shrines and festivals pulse with ancestral pride, blending the old and new. The Oba's voice still carries weight, yet the scars of 1897 linger, as does the call for the return of stolen artifacts. Today, the Edo people look forward, building a future with education, tourism, and technology, determined to reclaim their heritage and shine once more. From pre-Igodomigodo roots to Igodo's reign, from Ekaladaha's exile to Oromion's founding of the Oba line, from Ovorawen's defiance to the bronzes that whispers of a lost age, the Benin Kingdom spirit endures, unbowed by invasion, unbroken by time, and ready to write its next chapter. A legacy of ingenuity etched in metal, memory, and the unyielding will of its people.